Okay guys, welcome back to Modern Menace. This is my 14th tutorial on HTML development, and in this tutorial I'm going to summarize maybe the second half of HTML. I don't know that I can do all of that summary in 30 minutes or less. It might take more and I'll have to move to another video. The last tutorial, let's see, in the last tutorial I think I talked about, the last thing I talked about was subscripts and superscripts, and if I clearly remember, that should be under HTML formatting. So in this tutorial I'll continue from comments, and if you are a really good observer, I'm sure you'll be able to notice that unlike the other times that I was recording the screen of the laptop, this time I'm using the full screen. I'm recording at full screen. Okay, now let's get on to it. The first thing I'm going to talk about is comments, and this is really short, so let me just do this real quick. We said that making a comment tag, we can do the comments for it to be on a line, like on a single line like this, or we can take the comments to take a block of text, like something like this. So, and the function of the comments tag is to tell the browser that this block of code over here is not to be read or is not to be displayed. So anything typed in the comment will not be displayed. You can also use the comment for some tests. For example, you type something, maybe you type an image for the browser to display this image. However, you don't want that image to be displayed anymore. You can put it inside the comment tag to hide it from the user. Also, another use for the comment is let's say you are making a real long a real big website with a lot of code, so you can just type something in the comments, maybe this is where I create a new canvas, or this link goes to another web page. So if you want to, you just use Ctrl and F and you search for what you want. Okay, so now let's get started. Now we said that in creating a comment tag, we're going to use the greater than, exclamation mark, and 2 hyphens. Then whatever text we want to go over here, then 2 hyphens again, and the less than sign. So this is basically what a comment looks like. Now let me just type something else here. Game over. So I've saved this. Let me switch window, and here's what we have. So as I refresh with F5, as you can see, only the game over is being displayed over here, and that's because the text right here is inside a comment tag. Now this is using a comment. This example how over here is using a comment as a on a single line. However, we can also use a comment in a block form. So we've got our tag here, then the whatever text we want not to be displayed will be under that. Then right under the text we've got our ending comment tag there. So as I save that, switch window and refresh, as you can see we have the same results. Now the next thing we're going to talk about is HTML colors. I don't really have to go through this, but I was doing some browsing, some research, and I realized that there are other colors apart from the normal red and stuff that I showed you. So I'm going to do that now. Let me just create a heading 1. Okay, let me see. Now this tag, this style color that I'm about to show you is I actually laugh when I'm about to say this. It's called tomato. Now let me just implement it right here. Style is equal to color, if I remember clearly. Then we use the color tomato. So as I refresh, and this is pretty much how the tomato looks like. I know most of you will say this actually looks more like red, but let me show you what the red looks like by copying this. Now let me change this color here to red. and the text here to red. So refresh, and this is the difference between the color tomato and the color red. Now the next color that I heard about is called Dodger blue. Now anytime I hear the Dodger, what comes to my mind is from, is it Oliver or something? Fagan, no. It's a storybook I read when I was young. It's about this cat. Yeah, I think the cat is Oliver. Yeah, the title should be Oliver and the dogs or something. But it's about this cat, and the dog inside is called Dodger. Well, no, it's rather from Oliver Twist, the Artful Dodger. Yeah, it's from Oliver Twist, the Artful Dodger. Sorry, the color is Dodger blue. That's why I remember clearly. Not really sure. Dodger blue. So, yep, and this is pretty much how Dodger blue looks like. Now let me just put blue also over here. So we'll see that we know the difference between the Dodger blue and the Dodger. So we know the difference between the Dodger blue and the normal blue. So this Dodger blue as we have here, and this is the normal blue. Yeah. There is one more color, but I think I've forgotten it. Something like a medium sea green or Mediterranean sea green. Forgotten it. But that's pretty much all I have to say about HTML colors. Wait, no. Oh yes, we also. I think I said that in the last summary, but I think I'll leave a link to a video on HTML colors alone in the description. You can go check it out if you want to. So moving on to the next topic is HTML style. Now I think I've done HTML style. That's HTML CSS. All I'm going to say about this is that in HTML CSS you can either do all the CSS programming over here like I did in the previous videos. I do not remember doing HTML CSS. No, I don't think I did HTML CSS. So yeah, let me just get to it. Now in HTML CSS there are two ways to implement CSS. There are two ways to implement CSS in HTML, and that is either in the head block like I'm about to do. And for here, let me just type one paragraph real quick. This is my sample CSS, my sample paragraph should be edited using CSS. Okay, so now here's the difference between the block CSS and that's the head CSS over here, and that's this actually called the, I think, block CSS also, and the inline CSS over here. Now the block CSS actually edits every single thing in every single paragraph or every single text that you are telling it to edit. So let me see, for P, first we're going to use the keyword. So over here the keyword for paragraph is P. Then next thing are curly brackets, and what we want to edit, that's what we want to be displayed. Let me see, for here I have, okay, let me see color. Let me just switch this color real quick to yellow. Then font size, no, font family, Verdana. Yep. Now let me also create another paragraph real quick so you understand what I mean. Okay, so paragraph number 3. So I've saved. Okay, the text can't really be seen, so let me just change the color real quick to white. So let's say blue. Blue should be visible. Color to blue. Yeah, so save, switch, refresh. Okay, so this is it. Now let me show you the difference. Now this is the inline style, and here's how it works. With the inline style, it only edits the specific tag or line that it's inside. So as you can see, the inline style we use over here is different from the one over here, and that is why we have two different colors over here. However, the block style that we used over here, once you give the paragraph tag over here, it edits every single paragraph. So here we've got two paragraphs, paragraph 1 and paragraph 2, and as you can see, both paragraphs have the same color. And now the inline style actually takes more precedence over the block style. So in case you I've used the P over here for the so that every single paragraph should be should have this color of the or this type of text. Let me just show you another thing. So let's say you have a paragraph that you don't want to have the same color or the same properties as your other paragraphs. Let me see. This paragraph will not have the same. Sorry, it will not have the same properties as the other paragraphs. Okay, so now first of all, let me just save and refresh here. As you can see, now this third paragraph has the same properties as this, but if I use this style over here, copy and paste here. Okay, so sorry, I don't think I saved this. Okay, save, refresh. As you can see, we use the inline style for this paragraph, this specific paragraph, and this paragraph has different properties when compared to this. That's because the inline paragraph for the inline HTML CSS takes more precedence over the block one. Oh, I spelled not properties is wrong. I did not notice that, and that's because the inline paragraph, the inline CSS takes more precedence over the block CSS. Now the next thing we're going to talk about is links. That's HTML links, and we did say that the in creating HTML links, we don't necessarily have to use the keyword link. However, the keyword we use when we are making link, or the tag we use, is the A tag, keyword being A and not li or l or link. It's just A. Now whatever we type inside this A tag is what will be displayed as the text of the link. So let me just type something real quick. Sample hyperlink. Okay, so refresh. Now as you can see here, this link or this hyperlink actually looks like a normal text and not like how a link should be, that's underlined with some different type of color. I think some indigo bluish color. So now to tell the browser that this right here is supposed to be a link and nothing else, here's what we do. We use this what was I saying? Yes, we use this attribute or this keyword called href, and here's what it does. The href keyword that we use tells the browser that this is the specific website or a specific web page that I want to direct you to, or this is the image I want you to open. Okay, so let me see. I don't really have anything to open. There are things to open, but I've actually forgotten their name, so I have to go back to the screen. So let me just show you this real quick. If you want it to be an empty link, it won't go to a specific web page. When you click it, you just use this pound sign or this hash sign, and this is just to say that this is an empty link. So as I save this and refresh, as you can see, it now has a bluish. The link now has a bluish color, and it has been underlined. So next thing I'm going to show you is, normally you might realize that most links, as you put the mouse pointer right on them without clicking it, it shows a little box on top there, that's up top the link. It shows a little box that tells what the link's about. Let me just show you how to do that real quick. To do that, we use this the attributes title. With the attributes title, and is equal to, now whatever text you want to be in the toolbox will come here. A sample title, no, tooltip. Okay, now this should work. Now as I hover it here, you can see that toolbox right there, a sample tooltip. That's how we do that. Now the next thing you can do is using a link, that's an image as a link. So you've got an image, once that image, like when clicked, that the image will direct the user to another part of the document, sorry, another web page. So here's what we do. Let me just import an image right here. Now in doing this, the first tag that's supposed to come is the link tag and not the image tag. The link tag comes first, and inside the link tag, that's where we put the image tag. So let's see, img, then our src, and is equal to, I think I've got an image on the desktop, and that should be, I think, gaming geeks logo. Yep, I think it's a png file if I remember correctly, and it's a bit too big the last time I used it, so let me just oh no, this should not be here. Last time I checked it was a bit too big, so let me just decrease the size small. Height should be maybe some 50 pixels, and width, okay, so then I'll make the width 50 pixels also. Save this, and here's what we got. So it's just a normal image, and that's because in this link tag I didn't give it the href for what it should direct the link to. So let me just do that real quick. Href is equal to got something on the desktop, but I don't really want to go to the desktop, so let me just make it this pound sign, and let me put a title there too. Okay, so and here does not direct to another page. Sorry, let me just add this link, and web over here. Refresh. So we've got a real long tooltip over there. Now I don't really like how this link is on the same line as the link over here. I don't really like how this image is on the same line as the link over here, so let me just move it to a different line. And and I'm going to do that by using this tag. That's the BR space tag. So you've already heard about it. BR space and /. You don't actually have to leave the space, but I prefer to leave it. I'm used to it. Okay, so now I like this. Now the next thing you can do with the link is directing the user to a different part of the web page. That's like using a link as a bookmark. Now here's how we do it. Okay, so here it is. Now where you want the link to be directed to, that's where you want the document to direct the link to, is what we call the ID. So let me just make this heading one the ID of the link. So that's what we do. ID is equal to, then we use the keyword, let me say tomato, and where we create the link, we're going to give it its own special href. So tomato. Then with this href, unlike the normal href, here we use the pound sign, or that's the hash sign, and we type the keyword over here, that's the tomato over here. We use the pound sign, then we type it right here. So tomato, save. Now this won't actually do. Whoa. What's going on? Save, refresh. Okay, yes. So here it is. Now you won't actually see it moving to the top of the document, and that's because the link is what do I say? The link is just, the space is just too big. So let me just minimize this a bit. Okay, so as I click this tomato, it should take me to the top of the document. Yep, and that's what it has done. Now that's how to use a link as a bookmark. Now the next way of using the link is by directing the link to your email account, or your email account. So you've got this email account. Normally you see under some professional websites, at the last part of it you see this contact us button. Now here's what we do. So now you are going to direct the link to your email accounts. A here, then A here. Now I'm going to make this contact me, and we're going to use the normal href sign over here, is equal to, then modern menace at gmail.com. Now this is not actually how you do it, it's wrong. If you want it to direct you to let me just show you what I mean. Refresh. Now here's the thing. Oh wait, I have to leave the line break there. I'm just with a break over here. This shouldn't take much time. So here it is. Now if you click on this, it doesn't actually take you anywhere, cause it's actually a wrong thing to do. Here's what we do. So switch, sorry for that. Okay, yeah. Now here's what we do. We type this keyword or this attribute mail to. Now this tells the browser that this is an this keyword here tells this attribute here tells the browser that this is an email address, and I want you to text that specific email address. So as I refresh, what's going on? Save, which, refresh. The fuck is this? Let me just create it and Okay, here it is. Okay, so here it is. Now as you click on this, yes, okay, this is what I was waiting for. Now as I clicked on this contact me link over here, you can see that this dialog box or this question box came and was asking what application do you want to use to send your email, or what application you want to contact the person. Now this no, sorry. So that's what I wanted to show you. That's how to use a link as a contact, or a way of contacting somebody. The next thing we're going to do here is, next I'm going to talk about is the HTML images. I'm sure you notice that I used an image up there, but let me just go more into detail. Now this is the mistake that most people make. An image, the image tag is not actually a double tag, but rather it's a single tag. So we've got our img here. Now this img over here, it tells the browser that whatever is in this tag is supposed to be an image. Then src, and the src over here tells means source, and it tells the browser that this is where the image is located. So I want you to direct me to this specific image. Let me just check something real quick. Okay, yeah, hyperlink. Okay, got it. Okay, so hyperlink. So the document we're looking for is hyperlink. Nope. The document we're looking for is hyperlink. Hyperlink. Now never forget to add the image file the document or the images file extension. Wait. Oh no. Sorry. I took this as a link. Sorry. So the image we're looking for is gaming geeks. Sorry. Gaming geeks logo. And never forget to use the images file extension, that's png. So save, and the image is here, but it's pretty big, so let me just change its size. Okay, height, let me see, I'm going to make it 80 pixels, and the width will also be 8. Now the width will be 100 pixels. Okay, now this is no, I'm not accepting this. Let me create the line break tool right here. Okay, so now this is the image that I just imported. I've already shown you how to make the tooltip or the image tooltip. So let me just not do that right now. I did say that what I said is bad. The main file extensions for images that browsers can read are the .png, .gif, that's .gif, and the .jpg image type. So supposing we've got somebody who is blind or something, or maybe somebody who can't really view the image, here's what we do. There's this attribute called alt. Now whatever is here, whatever text you write over here is the text that is displayed anytime the browser is unable to read the image. That's anytime the browser is unable to see the image that's typed over there. And this is also for screen readers. So let's say you've got somebody who is blind, and whatever the person searches for, the person uses the a screen reader to read or to listen to what the document is talking about. This is the screen reader actually won't show anything unless the image cannot be accessed. So let me just put this over here. So there should be no displayable image. So this is what the alt attribute does. And I think I made a mistake here. Even though this is correct, that's just typing the height and width is correct. The actual thing, or the correct thing we're supposed to do is this. That's Yep, is this. So supposed to actually use the style. Yes, and after this, that. So if we do this, then we don't actually need the double quotations over there. Oh, let me just I accidentally clicked on the control and save. Whoa, no, the fuck is going on here? 100 pixels. Okay, yeah, this is what I was trying to do. Let me just remove this now. What am I doing? Gaming gives logo.png, right, style, save, refresh. Okay, and it's not working. Why is that so? Style is equal to this height with. Oh yeah, I think I got my mistake. Okay, so save, switch, refresh. Nope. Why do I keep doing this? Nope, that's not it. So just don't use the style. I don't really know why it's working. I'll check it out later. So this pretty much it. Yeah, plays it. That should be all for images. So now then, oh yeah, now I think I have talked on using images as a link, so I won't say that. But what I am going to talk about is looking at that, viewing an image that is in a different file or a different folder. To do that, you just put the directory of the image over here. That's just, instead of typing this over here, you rather type the directory of the image that's over here. But for those who don't know how to find the directory of an image or something, yes, I think I should have an image here. Yep, this, and just tap right here, and we've got a directory here, and the images name is Gaming Geek Starter Picks. So just copy the directory, just paste the directory here. Then with this, I type the image's name, Gaming Geeks. I think it should also be a .png file, because when I created that image, that's the same that I created it, so it should also be a .png file. Close. Okay, so switch, save, switch, refresh. No, why is that so? Oh no, sorry, this is supposed to be singular, Gaming Geek Starter Pick. So, and that's what we've got. That's pretty much all on images. I think I've been on this for about 34 minutes now, if I am right. I've been on this for about 34 minutes. I think I will stop here, and in my next and possibly last tutorial, I'll talk about HTML lists and tables, and maybe block some classes. So this turns out not to be my last tutorial, but the next tutorial, however, will be my last for the summary of HTML. Then I think after that I'll just combine and compile all those, those three videos for the summary, and just post them all, just post that big video up for those who want a complete tutorial on HTML. So thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Skyboy out.